Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The reaction to Sydnie Christmas versions of Tomorrow was tremendous, and the majority of the comments was literally like, the reaction to the semi-finals, the reaction to My Way. So naturally I have to do that. So in today's video we're going to look at that, but before we do, just let me remind you, if you want to request a special reaction, check the first link below, buy me a coffee, and I will do the reaction as a priority. And I recently launched Buy Me a Coffee memberships, so you can think of it like buying me a coffee on a monthly basis, and you'll get bunch of exclusive content that you can't find here on YouTube. It would mean a world to me if you checked it out. And now let's look at My Way by Sydnie Christmas. I'm quite excited because when something happens for the first time and you really blow someone's mind, it's still obviously difficult to do it, but you have the advantage of, like, it's fresh, it's new. No one ever saw it before, and if it's good, you have this wow effect that goes with you. But then the harder part is to repeat it. So I'm really curious how she does that. And My Way is one of my favorite songs. I sing the Frank Sinatra version. I love the lyrics. I love the melody. It's an all-time classic. Let's dive in.
The end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I say clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, but much more than this, I did it my highway. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and I spread it out. I faced it all and I stood tall and did it my way. What is a woman?
Oh, this is sick. She started with a different melody. The first interval is this big jump of a major sixth. No. And I think she started by descending interval, slightly different version of the melody. This is something that you need to be really smart about. It's hard to sing a song that's so popular, so widely known. Everyone knows it. And so everyone will be judging, this note is different than I know it. Is the version good, bad? Like purists might say she changed it too much. Her advantage also is that she's a female singer, and this song is obviously mostly known from Frank Sinatra. But I absolutely love what she did with that. Her phrasing, how she elongates some notes and then stops and makes other notes shorter. It's just so intentional, so particular. You could see that just before she reached the highest note, the most famous peak of the song, she kind of just like relaxed her body and grounded herself and made sure that she hit it with elegance, because the worst thing you can do is to reach for the note and sound that you can't actually do it. Some of you mentioned in the comments that she has some experience with singing on the ship. Makes sense now. Although equally, as some of you pointed out, West End might be too small for her. She deserves bigger stages. She deserves her own songs. She deserves to travel around the world and tour. So yeah, that's the level of brilliance that she is presenting. Let's continue.
What had she got, if not herself? Then she's not to say the things.
Beautiful arrangement, by the way.
handed it my
Well done, you. Amanda,
She
you're
did
nearly
it.
tears there.
Did it. Wow.
I have to
Let me just comment quickly. They made the arrangement a little bit shorter for purposes of this performance, obviously. But after the first part, I thought like it would be hard to go bigger than this now. Like, how is she going to do that? And the way they did it, and the arrangement she picked did it, was it became really small for a very short while. Then again, she had the space to grow. And if you notice, the lights also changed, which also creates this illusion that it's a different part of the song. Like before it was all red, and then towards the end it was blue, and she went to this even higher note. The one thing that I can't stress enough when I teach my singing students is how important it is to connect to the song. And you could see she was like really trying to focus on what the message is, what she's trying to say with these words, what does it mean to her. It's not only physical activity that you're singing, you're organizing your muscles in a way that it sounds good, you're breathing through your vocal cords that resonates in your head. That's all the technical aspects of singing that are important, but it's the mental element, the I'm expressing something from within. The technical element needs to meet the mindset behind it. Right now you can see she's like really relieved. I did it. Now it's out of my hands. Now it's up to everyone else how people accept it, how the judges will look at it, and let's just listen what they have to say.
sit down. I thought I was going to pass out during that. I thought, honestly, Sydney, when
what
we
I'm
saw
talking
your
about.
audition, I had so many people come up to me. People have stopped me more than probably any golden buzzer on 18 years of this show. And tonight, you did even better. I just cannot believe your capacity and your fire and your strength. You did yourself proud. You did your nans proud. Let's have it! Come on!
I cannot believe what you did. I mean, I've seen vocal pyrotechnics before. The way you do it, the way she builds up to the high note, it was like a swell coming from the ocean, totally in control, hitting it with such clarity and power. It was stunning. Stunning.
Like his emotional expression, how passionate about he is about
Christmas
his
has
comments.
come early, hasn't it? It really has. I am dumbfounded. My heart was pounding the whole way through that with you. That is the job of a singer, to make us feel something. And you did that in abundance tonight. You are a superstar
That's
in
true.
the making. That was stellar. One to beat.
Simon. Well, look, it was it wasn't a 10, it was an 11 in my opinion.
Wow.
Honestly, Sydney, I was honestly thinking as you were performing, if it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't bother making this show. Seriously. And you have to wonder, who were these idiots you auditioned for before who didn't give you the break you deserve? Honestly, they must be deaf. And you know what? The only people you need to trust is the audience. The audience always get it right. And that was a masterclass.
Thank you, judges. Sydney, what a way to end the show. What a reaction. And we saw you in our first audition show. Since then, your audition, I think, has been viewed over 50-odd million times.
Oh, God.
Your life must have totally changed.
No, not really. Really? I go to work, I roll towels, I sell shakes. If you'd like to come, one rebel.
So nothing's changed?
No,
Just
not
back to
really.
your life?
Online, the support is ridiculous. Seriously, without all of you lot, I wouldn't have had the courage for this.
Wow. And yet, still, she's so grounded. That's what I love about it. That's really cool. The comments of the judges, I love the passion. I think they were at one point. It was something really special. As she said, that's the job of a singer, to make people feel something. Sometimes these artists that come through these shows, they have like a big boom, they release a single or two, and then they slowly disappear. I really wish this not to be the case for Sydnie, because one thing is to get the opportunity to prove yourself, to get the attention, and now is what you do with it. It's the matter of who is she going to work with as producers, songwriters, etc. It's not going to be easy, but I think she can do it because her mindset seems to be in the right place. She seems to be very grounded and connected to her family. Hopefully they will help her through this as well. I wish her the best luck. Thanks to all of you for pointing me towards this performance. I'm definitely going to do the final performance as well, so stay in touch for that. Please support this channel, subscribe, hit the like button. See you in the next one, and as I always say on this channel, keep it funky.